Hey guys, it's Brett. I'm here with my home fragrance empties video for the month of February 2022. It's a little bit late. I was wanting to do it last week, but I didn't get around to it, so it's like most of February and then the little first part of the month is what these empties are for. So I'm gonna just jump on into it here. I'll start with the candles. I'm just gonna grab and go. We have Positively Sweet from Bath & Body Works. I finished. And this one was pretty good. It was chocolatey and a little bit of cherry in there. Yeah, it did good. At first I was like, yeah, it was nice, but I wasn't loving it. But then the more I got into it, I started liking it more. Yeah, I started doing really well. It's a really good chocolate. It says rich chocolate, gooey butterscotch, candy cherry. Yeah, I got chocolate. I didn't get a lot of butterscotch in mine. It was more of like it was kind of milk chocolate and dark chocolate mixture to me. And I did get that candy cherry underneath that, but it was a nice blend of that. Maybe just a touch butterscotch, but not a lot. It was really nice. Burn, it got puny wick syndrome during the midpoint, but that's just almost all my Bath & Body Works candles do that anymore. But I cotton balled it and then it, you know, corrected itself after that. But it didn't have a lot of soot though, really. But it did get puny wicks though. So that was pretty good. I did enjoy that one. Let's see here. Next up we have Homeworks Revive Lemongrass and Verbena right here. This is from the one wick. What were those things called? I don't remember this collection. It was like Revive, Energize, all that kind of stuff. I think there was like 4 or 5 different ones. I think 5 different ones in this collection here. So this is just lemongrass and verbena. There's no other notes besides what's on there, and it was a good scent. Lemongrass verbena. That's all it was. The lemon scent, and then you got a slight bit of that verbena in there. Really nice, mostly lemony. I got mostly the lemongrass in there. Nice. And the throw actually was pretty good on this one. I could smell it pretty well. And I had it in my bathroom, so it did well in there. But the burn, as you can see, sooty. These one wicks get so sooty. This one actually at first wasn't too bad, because I was afraid to burn it because I start these out in here, these one wicks in my bathroom of these Homeworks, but they always get sooty, so I just keep an eye on it. And this one did actually pretty good until I think after the halfway point or so, the last few burns, towards the last few 2 or 3 burns, it started getting kind of sooty. So yeah, it wasn't as bad as some of the other one wicks I've had, but it did get sooty though. So yeah, I don't know what it is about those one wicks. They just need to work. I enjoy it for a smaller bathroom. It's really good. I just don't know. They need to try to work on those wicks, on those one wicks, to get them from sooting so bad. All right, next up we have a Kringle candle. This is in Cashmere and Cocoa, and I did a review on this one. And this one is basically very similar to Marshmallow Fireside from Bath & Body Works. Very similar to that. You get that kind of a woodsy, marshmallowy, slightly bit of chocolate in there. But then this does have a kind of a cashmere kind of a smell in there a little bit too, mixed in with that kind of woodsy, marshmallowy, cocoa. Very cozy. It is a cozy kind of a scent. Kind of campfire-ish, or kind of reminds me of a campfire for some reason too. Probably because that smoky woodsiness. It's not real smoky, just slightly smoky. Yeah, it's a lot like Bath & Body Works Marshmallow Fireside. So in my review, I said that burned really good. It did get slightly sooty because I did leave it going one day, like all day long. I'm talking like probably 12 hours or longer. So it did get a touch of soot on there, but not a lot. I mean, for burning 12 hours, a lot of other candles would have had tons of soot on there, or the flames would have got super puny. The flames never got puny at all, but it just had a touch of soot on there. So I wouldn't recommend burning them that long, but you could probably easily burn it like 5 to 6 hours at least, maybe 7 or so, because it doesn't hardly get any soot if you do that. but the majority of it was fine, and it burned all the way down to the wick clips. Really good. The only thing with this one is that it was really light. It was really light. Mick had commented on my review that this is one of their lighter scents, which I thought maybe it might be. So I had really good luck with my Christmas cookie dough in the fall, and this one was a lot lighter, so I'm gonna give them... Phoebe, what are you barking at? She barks at everybody going by. So I'm gonna give them another chance and see if the third one's a charm, because lots of people say they're really, really good, and the burn's incredible. So I will try that. I'll try one more and see how it does, and then if I like it, then I will buy some more. Okay, let's see where we want to go here. Berry Trifle. I just did a review on this one as well. This is from Homeworks by Slatkin & Co. This was out before. It's been out twice before. I had it the very first time it came out, and I loved it, and this was just as good. God, it's so good. You get all those berries that's in there. You get the blackberry, the raspberry, strawberries, and the blueberries. And then you get that pound cake, vanilla pound cake bakery-ness. And then you get that juicy Grand Marnier sauce in there. Sorry about that. Juicy Grand Marnier is in there, it's drizzled in between there, and I actually get a little bit of whipped cream in there too. But like, you know how it gets like that angel food cake, that juice sauce gets absorbed in there? You can like smell that in here. It's so good, it's amazing. And the throw was so good on this thing, it filled my whole apartment up. It was so strong. The minute I lit it, I could just start smelling it, like within like a few minutes, barely. It was so good. It did get a little bit lighter at the bottom because it got a little, the flames got a little bit smaller towards the bottom part, and I did have to cotton ball it a couple times. It wasn't terrible puny wicks, but they were a little bit smaller, so I did cotton ball it. And then when the flames were a little bit smaller, the throw got a little bit lighter, but it wasn't terrible or anything. But then when I cotton balled it, the flames got up, throw was fine again. So that's the only problem, is the flames just got a little bit small towards the last part, but it was really good, and I love it. And I would get that again and again. I love that one. All right, and then next up is Pink Lemon Shortbread from Homeworks by Slatkin & Co. I did a review on this one as well. And this one is just, it's the lemon and the shortbread, but I get more shortbread than the lemon, as opposed to like lemon shoal cupcake. I feel like it's opposite. You get more lemon and then shortbread underneath that. I feel like this is the opposite. Pink lemon, vanilla shortbread, sugared citron, buttercream swirl. Yeah, it smells like, it reminds me of like those, I said in my review, the Girl Scout cookies, or lemon ups or lemonades or whatever, kind of like that. I mean, and like a shortbread cookie with the icing on it. You get that cookie bakery note and then that lemon. Burn was really good on this one, did really well. It was light though, this one was light. I love the scent, I thought it was really good, and I think I actually maybe prefer this one more than lemon shell cupcake, but it was so light. It was almost undetectable at first, but then around the halfway point it did start picking up, but it's still, I wish it was stronger than what it was overall. And even when it started picking up, I still wanted just a little bit more, because I really like the scent. I probably would have loved it if it would have been stronger. And then lastly for the candles, we have Toasted Vanilla Cupcake from Homeworks. This one says by Harry Slatkin on here, on this one. So Toasted Vanilla Cupcake, this has been out many times before. Such a good scent. I love this label with the cupcakes and the frosting on there. This is just a good buttery cupcake with frosting. Yeah, it's vanilla, caramel, sugar, cream, and vanilla beans. So yeah, you get the vanilla, you get the caramel, sugar. It doesn't say cupcake in there at all, but I get a baker cupcake. It's not, you know, when I was burning it this time for some reason, and even now smelling it, I'm getting like a little bit of like a popcorn, like a caramel corn, almost like caramel corn kind of. It's coming off kind of caramel corn like. But yeah, it's good though. Really good, and this is really strong. This one's a really good strong thrower as well. And this one burned well. No problems with that one. So that is it for my candles. Let's see here. Next up, we have a Homeworks oil diffuser, frozen balsam. Right here. This goes into the scented oil plug-in that goes into the wall. Homeworks sent these to me for PR. gosh, I think this might have been not this past year, but I think 2020, I think maybe they sent this to me. They just sent a whole bunch, so I just had it's just hard to go through these because they last takes like almost a month or so for it to go through the whole thing. This is good. Everybody knows what frozen balsam smells like. It's a nice Christmas, icy, wintry balsam Christmas tree type of scent. Really good. I can smell it somewhat. I smell it off and on. I don't have the best luck with these, honestly. So they're very hit and miss. I feel like more miss than hit, though. Sometimes they do really good at first, and they die. You don't smell it all anymore. Sometimes you kind of get hints of them every now and then, but the majority of the time I just get little hints of it every now and then. And then that's just at first, and then towards the last part, I usually don't get anything at all. It's like I forget it's even in there half the time. But there will be a rare occasion you get one that actually does really well, and you can smell it most of the time. I wish they would work on it a little bit more and make it to where they would be more consistent with these, because lots of times you really can't smell them for the most part. Okay, and then we have some reed diffusers. These, on the other hand, are really good. If I had a choice, definitely, if you want to put this in your bathroom and a plug-in, oil diffuser plug-in, or put these reed diffusers in your bathroom, get the reed diffusers. They're way better. These are way better. So these do really good definitely in the bathrooms. Maybe possibly like a small bedroom, like a real small bedroom, not a big bedroom, like a smaller bedroom, they might do okay. Won't be as strong as they are in the bathroom, but they might kind of be okay in this small bedroom. So this was in the scent Crackling Fireside. This one was so good. God, it was so good. And this one was so strong. I smelled it through the bathroom like the whole time it was going until it takes like, on average, these last about a month to a month and a half, sometimes even up to 2 months before the oil gets absorbed all the way. They last quite a while. And the smell, you can smell them quite a ways through the whole thing. This one, like I said, I had it up here in the hallway bathroom, and I could smell it almost the whole time. I would walk in there, I'm like, oh God, it smells so good. This is just like fireside, a little bit of scent. It's like a spicy fireside kind of scent. So good. Love that. And then this one here, I finished up, and this was in Spun Vanilla Sugar. This one took forever. I think this one lasted closer to 2 months. I didn't think this ever was going to be completely gone. The wax, or the oil was just forever, and finally it was gone. But yeah, this one was good. This is just your sugar, slightly caramelization in there with that sugar sweetness in there. Oh, it was so good. I will say this one did get a little bit, it took so long, and then towards the last part, I didn't smell it as much as I did towards the first part, but the first part, oh, it was really super strong. But it did kind of die out a little bit towards the last part. I wasn't smelling it quite as much as I was on the, the first part of it. But for the majority of the part, I smelled it, and it was really good. I can't recommend those enough for the bathroom, because when you're washing your hands and stuff, and you're around the sink where you have it and stuff, you can just totally smell it. Okay, now I will go over some of I just have some Scentsy wax melts here and some car bars. So if you saw our video, Brad and I are now Scentsy Consultants. So I may be doing, go check out that video if you haven't. I kind of explain why I started, well, why we became Scentsy Consultants. So you can go check out that video. I'll try to link that video down below so you can see why we became Scentsy Consultants. But I'm thinking about maybe possibly from now on doing my wax melts separately, or at least the Scentsy wax melts. I pretty much haven't been melting anything but Scentsy as far as wax melts go, so I don't have anything but Scentsy here. So I'm thinking about maybe doing those in a separate video, and then just do my candles in one video and then Scentsy in a different video, because I was going to think about having Brad do them with me, since he's a consultant now too. I don't know for sure if I'm going to do it separately or not. I probably will, but we'll see. We'll find out next month what I decide to do. So first up, we're going to talk about these car bars right here. I have jeweled pomegranate. There's a perfectly pomegranate, but this one is jeweled pomegranate. This one was sent to me from my sponsor, Lisa Roberry, who I used to order from, and I joined under her. She's my sponsor, and I love her. She's great. I love watching her videos and everything. She's the one that really got me into Scentsy. I love her passion for the product, and she just makes everything sound so good, and I just every time I hear everything she's burning or melting and talking about, I say burning because I'm so used to candles. Whenever she's talking about all the products she's using, she makes me want to try them so much. And I've been so happy with so many of the products I've tried. This Jewel Pomegranate, she put this in, she sent me some samples and she stuck this in here. This thing was amazing. It's like a spicy pomegranate is what it is. And it lasted for like a month and a half in my car. This is probably one of the best air fresheners for my car I've ever had. I used to use like the Yankee Candle ones, the cardboard ones that you get. I would get them on sale when they had sales for like $1, and you get like the Yankee, what are they called? I can't think of them. They're called something, but they're just the cardboard ones. Those would be very hit and miss. Sometimes they would last for like 2 weeks or so. Sometimes they'd only last for a few days. Sometimes longer than 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks. But these, like I said, a month and a half, it was just going and going and going. I never thought it was gonna run out of scent, and it was amazing. I loved it. Loved it. Now this one here, this was another one. This was in Brad's car because I ordered this one. This is Mystery Man, the scent Mystery Man. I ordered this and then I put this in Brad's car. This one was a lot lighter. This one's, I don't remember the scent notes on this one, but it's like kind of cologne-y, kind of fresh, like a fresh cologne scent. It's nice, but it was very light in his car. Way different than this one was. He ended up putting it down by like where his vent was so that the air from the vent would blow it out, but he had it hanging up and he wasn't getting much from it. Usually, like with my jeweled pomegranate, when it was moving like this, it would just, you could just smell it. It would like, any movement from it would just like, that scent would just go crazy. And I feel like too, sometimes maybe like, I don't know if like the heat kind of like activates the scent, kind of like a wax melt when it gets hot, it activates the scent gets out there. I think maybe like when your car warms up with the heat or whatever, like from the sun, it just kind of activates the scent maybe, I don't know. But yeah, but this one's a little bit lighter. So, not sure, but I will say though that I just opened up a, what is it? Almond croissant and put it in my car. It's amazing too. It's been going in there for 2 weeks now and it's so strong. As soon as I open my car door, I'm just smacked in the face with almond croissant and I love it. It's amazing. So I'm not sure what happened with that Mystery Man one, but the other two I've had have been amazing. Love them. Okay, now we will go over the bars I went through. I think I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 9. First up we have Banana Berry. And this was a Bring Back My Bar from this year in January. So this is good. It's just basically strawberry and banana is what this one is. I liked it. It was good. For some reason the banana in here kind of came off like bubblegum. I kept getting like a bubblegum smell with this. It was like banana and strawberries, but then like bubblegum or something. It was good though. I liked it. I don't know if I would like stock up on this or anything, or like I may get it again, but it's not one I would like jump to go get. It was pretty good though. Next up is Cherry Limeade. This is another Bring Back My Bar from this year in January. This one was really good. This one's so strong. It's just like, you get the effervescent cherry and then the limeade. It's like kind of like a Sonic limeade, you know, that the fizziness in there and the cherry, and then you get the like the lime in there. Exactly what it smells like. Super strong. This lasted for like almost 3 days too. It just kept going and going. Super strong. You probably might want to start out with just 1 cube or so and just see how it is, because you don't want to have too much, because I'm noticing sometimes I'll put like, I have a warmer, I probably talked about this before. I've been having best luck putting the same scent and like through my apartment here, like the same scent instead of splitting scents up. So I have a warmer in my bedroom, I have 2 warmers out here in the living room on my fireplace mantle, and then we have a warmer in Marco's room. So I put 2 in each, usually. I'll put 2 in the bedroom, 2 out here, so there's 4 out here, and then 2 in Marco's room. But sometimes if I do that and the scent is strong, I have to like turn one of the warmers off because it's like way too much. So I tried it from now on. I try to start out with one, and then if it's not very strong, I'll put two in there, because you can always put more in, but you can't really take it out. Once you put it in there, you can't take it out unless you turn one of the warmers off. So yeah, this one you might want to start out with one or so in some of your warmers and see how it is, because this is a strong one. Next up we have apple butter frosting. And this was really good too. I just finished this up the other day. God, this is so good. Kind of reminds me of cinnamon frosting from Bath & Body Works that was out during the holiday. They haven't had that out for a while. Kind of reminds me of that a little bit. I get the cinnamon, you get the frosting, and you get a little bit of apple in this one. It's not a lot of apple, but just a little hint of apple. But you really get that cinnamon, that frosting, that sweet frosting. Oh, and that cinnamon spicy, and just a little hint of apple. So good. I could smell it through the whole apartment, and it lasted for like 3 days. I probably could have went 4 days, but by the third day it died down quite a bit, to where once I was inside the apartment and then I kind of was in here for a while, I kind of got used to it and I wasn't smelling it anymore. So I'm like, okay, I want to switch it out now. But it was still faintly there on the third day. Next up is Vanilla Bean Buttercream. And this one was good too. This is just like it's vanilla and buttercream. Is kind of smells like a cookie, like a vanilla cookie a little bit too. To me, a little bit. Yeah, it's good. It's a medium throw. I mean, it wasn't super strong, but it wasn't real light. It was a nice medium kind of a scent on this one. This one kind of lasts like a day to maybe a day and a half. Doesn't last as long as some of the other ones did, but I did like it. It's nice. Next up we have Bora Blossom. And this was really good. I think this was the bringing back my bar from that was available only in the Scentsy Club. Oh, this one was really good. This is just, it's like fruity and florally, slightly body care-ish, but so good. I love this one. This one's club worthy for me. God, yeah, it's so good. Such a pretty scent. And this filled up my whole apartment, and this lasted for quite a while, maybe 2 to 3 days, almost 3 days. Yeah, really good. So next up we have these from the Valentine's collection. We have Together Forever. I really like this Valentine's collection. They're really good. So I looked them up here because some of these notes are very hard to remember, the notes in these and what they're smelling like. I already melted It's Love, which had the tangerine, the raspberry, and mixed with like sugar. It was very much like, kind of reminded me of Kool-Aid. That one was really good though too. And this Together Forever, this was good too. It was fruity and floral. So the notes on Together Forever are a burst of apple and strawberry with enduring hint of sweet pea. So yeah, the apple and strawberry and the sweet pea. It's like a mixture of apple and strawberry a little bit. It's like a fruitiness in there, and that sweet pea. I probably get the sweet pea more with the little undertone of the strawberry. But it was good though, really nice. And this one lasted probably a few days too. I've had pretty good luck with my bars lasting quite a few days lately. I think I finally got it just right. I was having trouble when I first started with Scentsy a few months back. Because I had melted Scentsy before in the past, but I just dabbled them a little bit. But then I just, for some reason, never ever bought Scentsy. I don't know why, because I just didn't. But so now I started out with them, and I only had like one warmer out here, and it wasn't really doing much. And then I think I started out with like a lighter scent, so I was just having problems at first. But then I finally got it to where I have 2 warmers in here in the living room, one in the bedroom, one in Marco's room, and I put the same scent in all those warmers, and that way it kind of just wafts through the whole apartment, and then I had the best luck doing it that way. So You're the One that I just already showed you that. That's the other one here that I melted from the Valentine's collection. Yeah, and this one I think was like aloe vera, cucumber, I think. Yeah, cucumber splash and sugar green apple. Embrace the soothing whisper of aloe vera. So yeah, it's kind of fresh. It's got a freshness with it, like a cucumber, that kind of a cucumber freshness, and then some aloe vera. Yeah, it was nice. It was good. I think this might be my least favorite one out of the whole, which I thought this was going to be my favorite. It ended up being, I think, my least favorite, actually. But it was still nice, though. I mean, don't get me wrong. I liked it, and I would get it again. It was really good. But if I just had to pick a favorite and a least favorite, I think my favorite would probably be, I think, Together Forever I actually liked. And then It's Love, and then You're the One. But they were all good. Okay, next up is Southern Evening. And this was Bring Back My Bar Club exclusive. This one was nice. This was kind of cologne-ish. Kind of. Yeah, kind of, yeah. A little fresh too, cologne-y. It was nice. I don't know if I get it again, but it was nice. It was kind of a light to medium throw. I definitely smelled it. And it lasted, I think this lasted for like a day to a day and a half, I think. It wasn't one of the more longer lasting ones, and it was more of a little bit of a lighter to medium scent. It was nice. And lastly, we have World Traveler. This was also a Bring Back My Bar Scentsy Club exclusive. So this one's a little similar. It's a little cologne-y too. A little similar to Southern Evening, but yet different. This one's kind of a fruity woodsy kind of scent. Yeah, I feel like this is more woodsy and fruity. I didn't get fruitiness in Southern Evening, really. No. This is more like kind of sandalwoody-ish, like, and this is more like fruity and woodsy. Yeah. This one was nice. This one's a little bit lighter than World Traveler, I feel like, though. This was pretty light, and this was only lasted for like maybe a day or so and kind of faded away. So I think out of these two, I think I like Southern Evening a little bit better. But yeah, that's it for what I melted from Scentsy for the month of February and into the 1st of March. So if you want to order from Brad and I for Scentsy, I will link the link to our website down below. So you just click on that link, you can go to our website, and then you're able to purchase. So in case you're new to Scentsy, you don't know, or you don't know anything about Scentsy, you probably heard of them, but the only way you can order is through a consultant. You can't just go to the website and just order. You have to have a consultant. So you have to go on somebody who sells its website, and then you order through them. So you would just click on our website, and then you have a menu bar on the right. You click on it, it'll just have all the products they sell, and you add whatever you want to the cart, and then you purchase it, and then it'll go through that way, and then you'll get your items. You can just order them and have them automatically sent to you. And Phoebe wants to say hi. Want to say hi, Phoebe? She's getting hungry. It's almost dinner time, so she's hungry. I'll feed you in just a second when I'm done. So yeah, that is my Empties video for the month of March. Stay tuned for next month to see if I end up doing separate videos for my Scentsy and for my candles. I'll decide by next month, and you'll see what I end up doing. Alright, so thanks for watching. Please comment, thumbs up, and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all in our next video. Bye.